Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to everyone. Share your browser tab window. Okay. All right. So this is just only a test of a test for football religion. We're gonna do this show, and football religion will be about the current football season and everything relating to football of the NFL or let's see, the NFL and of course the NFL. Oh man. Why would it be any different? It's just stupid. All right, we're gonna figure this out. Hold on. Yes, that's me. All right, forgot the password. Try another way. Okay, now I have to get a phone. All of this nonsense. Everything is always the same until you don't know it anymore. I've got a pen and paper right here. That discussion we tabled for next time. But you do want to have a discussion. We've already had just a second. This council moves to immediately reactivate 5 okay, yes, whatever. Yes, that's me. How much time we got? Okay, right, gotta do all of this. So Y X B for a U. Program that shows how to track hostile malware. So if we can't read the file, maybe we can find out where it came from. Can I help you guys with anything? No, my fiance was just helping me with some honeymoon destinations. Right. We're getting married. Congratulations. Where are you guys thinking about going? New Jersey. Oh. So now they're not sending me my code. Didn't get a code. Same glasses. Wow, you two are perfectly twins. Yeah, I wish. You guys need anything? I've been Aaron. To my email then. Yeah. Let's go. Senior tag team. To behind two across. Make us engage with the self-escalator the natural. Shut up and make your own room. You left something you said. Do it. Negative with the source. Give me a 4 on that. Negative on 3. Negative on 2. 245 231. Continue. New password. BIGNITTI 5801. Continue.
Where did Captain Mark Maloney still gone? That's the German. And Barb, 3 feet off the edge. All right, I have a question for you. Oh, but you do not have to answer. I hope you don't answer them when I've been through you. What? Was I your first kiss since 1945? Not bad. I didn't say that. Well, it kind of sounds like this what you're saying. No, I didn't. I just wondered how much practice you had. No practice.
Yeah, stay logged in. Update password. All right, so the whole thing was to bring it over here, right?
Oh, that's all right. Just make something up.
All right, so we were trying to send it over here so that people know what's going on. Football, religion. Test. Okay. Share. All right. So, let's go back over here. All right. So, sorry for all of that. That's what's going on. All right. So, we are going to start doing football, religion. We're going to try to do it, during the season. This is only a pop-up. So, during the season, we're going to do it on Friday nights before the weekend games, and on Tuesday after the Monday night game. So you'll have Tuesday night, which will cover the past weekend, and then Friday, which will cover Thursday of that week into Sunday of the new week coming. So this is how we're going to do it. And I'm going to have some guests. I got friends that are involved with this now with me. And we're going to have some guests. We're going to have some things going on. I haven't completely figured out the whole format of everything that it's going to be. But we're going to have some fun. And this is going to be football religion. So if you have any love for football, if you are interested in the NFL, you're interested in college football, you can pretty much say whatever you want right here. We're going to put it all right here, and we're going to get it together. We're going to have some fun doing this. This is going to be a fun thing, and we're going to have a good time doing it. And I'm going to be consistent with it. So, like I said, this is only a test. This is only to see how we're gonna put this together, and if I can get it right by actually doing this, and I see that I got it started. So I'm pretty happy about that. So let's see if we can bring some people to listen, and see what's going on. Well, see, that's the thing. So let's see off the Facebook page. Yes, so all right, so we're gonna go to YouTube and see what we got going on over here. So let's see if we go to our page, see if we can get Oh, right. Okay. Okay, so I don't see where my live is here, which is strange because I'm just trying to find out.
Head for the mountains. With off, mosquitoes can't ruin your day.
I thought I'd be able to see my own.
Free coffee, free treats, free every day. Off, prevention is the best protection.
Oh, I guess I can't.
Start your day with Philips Sonicare. Start it with expertise.
Oh, okay. There I am. Okay, that's what I was trying to find. All right. Cool. All right, so yeah, okay, so this is me live. Doing the show, and so we're just testing things out right here. This is only a test, so we're gonna see if we can share the link. See if we can share the link real quick, and see if we can get any people over here interested in what I'm doing here, and just like I said, this is only a test, and we're just checking shit out, seeing how this goes. All right, so let's see, we put a like on it. Let's see if a like shows up here. And so I'm trying to figure out how to do so I can't even comment on my own thing here. It's very interesting. All right, so yeah, like I said, we're just trying to figure this out, and the background will be different and everything like that. But yes, this is football religion, and this is going to be my show 2 times a week, talking about the NFL, and we're gonna have some fun with this. So I hope anybody that has an opinion, and everybody does, you know what I'm saying, this is the place. So if you're a Dallas fan and you want to come on here and argue with me about Dallas, by all means come and do that. If you are a fan of another team, of the Washington team, or whatever, Green Bay is your squad, then come and see me. Because we are going to have some fun, and we are going to try to get this popping. So, like I said, this is all just a test. I got some things I gotta, some decorating to do, and you'll see some different things. It's just not my background, my studio and stuff. And I was working on whether I was going to do it this way or turn it around the other way. I didn't know. So we're gonna have, this is what it's gonna be. So, I will set up for a later date, and probably we might do a show tomorrow for Father's Day, just to kick it off for Father's Day, and maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll kick off something for Father's Day. So I'll figure out how to my way around this, and we'll get it together. And I'm looking forward to this. You know what I'm saying? This is a long time coming. For those that know, I used to have, this show I used to do through Cisco's show a couple of years ago before his untimely passing. And I wanna continue doing this. This is, other than my music, this is something I love, and I am a fanatic about my football. And I have a love for it, and the analytics of it, and I played myself, when I was younger. I played in little leagues, and I played in high school, and I got pretty good. Unfortunately, because of my financials back then, I wasn't able to pursue my football career any further than high school. So, and I'm not, I used to be disappointed about that. It's okay. I also plan on hopefully one day coaching again. I loved coaching. That was fun too. So yeah, we're gonna start putting together a quality show that I hope that people will join us for. And I hope we have a great time. And this is how I plan on doing it. As long as the season is going, I'm going. That's how I want to run this. So if the season starts this year, I believe, let's see. So Sunday is the 8th, 765. So 8765. Right. So this year the season starts, the NFL season starts on September 5th, 2024. And that's going to be the first game of the season. I'm not even going to tell you that right now either. I will have my schedule sitting here. I will have all my notes sitting here. I will give you factual information. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, please bring it to me. Whatever it is that you have or feel like you need to say about it, bring it to me. We're going to do it. I'm gonna bring you the drama of the soap opera drama that the NFL does, that it also brings, and the rivalries. Gotta love the rivalries. I'll give you an injury report too, of different teams. And so I haven't decided if I'm going to tell you who I think will win or won't win each game. I don't know if I want to get into that. I will definitely tell you who won and the scores and things like that. Any records broken. Uh, we'll also give love to the National Football League, the NFL Hall of Fame, which I had the honor of going to a couple of years back. It was an awesome experience. If you are anyone that's into football on any level, that is a trip you need to take to Canton, Ohio, and go to the Hall of Fame. And I promise you, you need to go on a weekend because you're not going to be able to see everything in one day. The bus room alone is crazy. It's crazy. And I fully enjoyed it very, very much. It was really, really cool. For those that don't know, I am a New Yorker, born and raised in New York. I don't live in New York currently, but my heart is always in New York. And so here, let me get this off my chest. So the thing about with New Yorkers, in New York, we have 3 football teams. Now, New York City used to have the Giants playing at Yankee Stadium, and the Jets used to play at Shea Stadium. The Buffalo Bills have always played in upstate New York towards Canada, in Buffalo, uh, in the state of New York. Somewhere around the 80s, late 70s, early 80s, the owner of the New York Yankees, Mr. Steinbrenner was his name. He didn't want the Giants playing on his field anymore. So they had to find a new home for the New York Giants. New Jersey offered to let the Giants play in Jersey if we built them a stadium, play in New Jersey, and New York can retain the rights to call them the New York Giants. So for a long time, it was called Giants Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Then a few years later, the Mets, the baseball team that plays in Queens, and Shea Stadium, the Mets said they wanted to do the same thing, and they did not want a football team playing on their field because it messes up the field and then the maintenance. So the Jets ended up getting the same deal to go play in East Rutherford, New Jersey in Giants Stadium. Now, since then, the Jets and the Giants have shared the stadium. But because of corporations and different things of that nature taking over, and sponsorship taking over in the NFL. MetLife, which is a insurance company based out of New York, bought the rights to the team to then put their name on the stadium. So the stadium was rebuilt, and it is a very beautiful stadium actually. And it was rebuilt, and it's now called MetLife Stadium. And the Giants and the Jets share the stadium. So when the Giants are home, the Jets are always away. When the Jets are home, the Giants are away. But they are still considered the New York Giants, New York Jets, and the Buffalo Bills, who also actually play in the state of New York. Now, I say this to say this. I say that to say this. Since we have 3 teams in New York State, I choose personally to cheer for all of them. I am a Giants fan. Balls out, New York Giants fan. I've been a New York Giants fan for as long as I've been alive. But I cannot help but love my other New York teams. So when the Giants are doing bad, it's okay. I mean, I'm all in on my Giants, but if they're not in the playoffs and the Jets happen to be, I'm cheering for the Jets. If the Jets aren't in the Buffalo Bills are, I'm cheering for the Buffalo Bills. As a matter of fact, I was a big fan of the Buffalo Bills in the 90s when they had their 4th Super Bowl run and didn't win any Super Bowls. But I got love for the Buffalo Bills, and I got love for the organization. It's one of the smallest markets in America that the Buffalo Bills have, but they do. And in the last 10, 15 years, they've put a good quality team on the field. They've been doing really good with their drafting and their team and their players. And love Josh Allen. So I always wish them well, just like I do with the Jets, as I do with the Giants. So because New York is built like that, that's what happens. Now, I understand that there's teams like, let's take the state of Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania has 2 football teams. They have the Pittsburgh Steelers and you have the Philadelphia Eagles. Apparently in Philadelphia, in the state of Pennsylvania, you can't like either team or both teams. You have to like one or the other. So that's how that runs. Lots of teams, that have lots of states that have more than one team. You got Florida has 3 teams. You have Texas, who has 2 teams. You have California, who has, California has the 49ers. They have, who else is in California? Oh, it might be it, because the Raiders used to play in Oakland. And then, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, I remember. Okay, right. So the Raiders went down to Nevada and play in Las Vegas now. So you still got the San Diego. The Chargers. Chargers don't play in San Diego anymore. They play in Los Angeles. So you got the Los Angeles Chargers, you got the Los Angeles Rams, and you have the San Francisco 49ers. 3 teams that play in the state of California. So that's another, so each one has a different fan base. And like I said, it's kind of hard with New York, because in New York, if anyone has been to New York, when New York has 5 boroughs. So Queens is here, Manhattan and the Bronx are over there, but it's all in the city. It's all New York City. So it was not a stretch for you to like the Mets and then go uptown and see the Yankees. Of course, there are the diehard fans that would never ever cheer for one of the other teams at any given time. But we've had Subway Series and they've gone off without a hitch and things like that. But I don't know. Maybe I'm built different. I like football. I'm glad to come from a state with 3 teams. So I cheer for 3 teams. That's just what it is. I don't see why it's a problem. A lot of people call me, I'm a fair weather fan and all that nonsense, and that's not true. Especially if I want to see all of my teams succeed. Now, in years that the Giants have played the Jets, I've cheered for the Giants. Last year, the Giants played the Buffalo Bills. I cheered for the Giants. So I mean, it's just, that's how I roll. I do that. And see now, in testing this, I've been on here live for 24 minutes, and that's not talking about how I was fixing my passwords and all that good shit. But I've been on here 24 minutes, and that's nothing. So I did that with on my head. So then now, if I think about this in that type of span of how time is going to work here with this situation, then I could see me doing this show for 2 hours, especially if I have any special guests, because I'm planning on having some special guests that pop in, because I have different friends that are big football people, and if I can get them to come on here live once in a while with me, that would be amazing. So until I'm gonna try to figure out how I can bring people in on these conversations, so that we can I can have more than one person at a time be on here with me, and get a chat room going and get it going and have a good time. You will also be able to leave comments on the side anytime you want. This is going to be a fully interactive thing, and also I will announce this show and let you know what's going on through Football Religion. I have a page. It's a private page, so you have to ask to be, if you want to be invited on the page. It's called Football Religion, and it's on Facebook. I've run that for a long time now. I've had that page, I want to say more than 10 years now. I hope I'm correct on that, but that's where I will do, this is called, like I said, all Football Religion. If you want to get some Football Religion swag, let me know. We'll get it to you. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a good time this year, and we're gonna do some things. So, like I said, this was only a test just to see how this comes out, because I want to watch it later and see how I come across, see how the voice is, the sound is, because I'm using an internal mic, and I might have to put an external mic on here or something. I don't know. I haven't figured all that out yet. But I don't want it to be all high tech and crazy. I want it to be just as low budget and basic as possible for me to get my message to the masses and have some fun. And I want us to have some fun. So once again, my name is Sedan, the God of Sound. So this is not a music show. This is not a music thing. This is my show for Football Religion. And like I said, we're gonna start doing this is all for football, baby. This is all we're gonna do. This is the current t-shirt that we're rocking right now. I'm gonna try to get some more different ones and different logos that I'm still working on and working on with my manager and things like that. So yeah, so if you happen to see this later on, because I'm going to share it on Facebook, and you get a look on, leave me a comment, like, subscribe, all that good funny shit they tell y'all to do. I want you to show up. That's what I want. I want you to show up for the live shows, because it only gets better if you are involved with it with me. And I want to hear what you got to say. If I come on here and I say that I think that the Ravens are going to win the Super Bowl this year, and I say that and you really disagree, then I want you to disagree. I want you to disagree with me wholeheartedly. We can argue, we can fight, we can get it in. The only thing, there are two things that I want to make a point of fact right now. Point of fact right now. Two things. Number one, I will never, and you will never hear me talk about fantasy football. I don't do fantasy football. That is not in my wheelhouse. I don't even like fantasy football. I don't fuck with it. So therefore, right then and there, we not doing the fantasy football thing. Let's get that out the way. Number two, I don't have nothing to do with no gambling. Gambling and football, I don't think it should ever have happened. But hey, that's outside my wheelhouse. That has nothing to do with me. And I will not discuss anything about fantasy football or gambling on any games. That's out. So don't ever bring that up to me. Don't even bring it to me. We're never going to talk about it. Don't tell me nothing about no gambling. I do not want this page to go down that route. If you understand me, please and thank you about that. And that's probably the only rules that I have about this. So I talked a lot about the NFL. All right, so college football. All right, now, so another thing you might not know is that in New York, there are no known D1 schools that play football in New York. Now, somebody might be able to prove me wrong with maybe 2 schools if I'm not mistaken, but they're not major schools. So I follow, because I live down in North Carolina now. I have, and this is when I lived in DC too, in Maryland. But now I have access to the ACC, the SWAC, the SEC, and the Big Ten divisions of football. The Big 12 I occasionally catch on to, and the Pac-12 just dissolved last year, so those teams will be absorbed with other divisions. And so I am not as I'm more versed now in the NCAA, and I am willing to talk to you about the top 25s as the AP poll comes out. Now, I hate the top 25 standing as a rule. I just hate it because I think that it should be done on play and not because your team just is, you think the team is better than another team. And I think that'll be kind of phased out as the playoffs now become more prevalent in NCAA football games. The football season for the NCAA season starts usually the last Saturday of August is usually what they call week 0. And not everybody plays that day. And usually that weekend it's spread out a few games over games. So we will talk and see, like I said, I've been talking now for 32 minutes. And I'm just giving you the gist. And like I said, this is only a test. So if we were to take our time and discuss the NFL and discuss the NCAA top 25 teams that are going on at the moment, then we'll be on here for maybe about 2 hours of a good quality show to get this popping. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we're gonna figure this out. Yeah, I'm gonna get some music in here too as well, and we're gonna put this together. It's gonna be nice. Also, if there's any beers that want to sponsor me, go for it. If there's any particular football team or anything that wants to be involved in what I do, let me know. It's gonna be a format. There's gonna be a beginning, a middle, and an end, and it's gonna be like I said, it's not gonna be serious. We're gonna have some fun. And I hope that the more we do this, that we can start getting a build with this. And I watch a lot of people that do this sort of thing. And I didn't want to be a copycat with it. I never did, and people kept saying, I liked doing it when my brother had his radio show, and I liked being a segment in the show that I was able to do this. And so I'm going to bring you scores, facts, a little trivia from time to time, definitely some history from time to time. Maybe this day in sports, this happened, and such. And it's going to be a positive show. You're going to know what I like and what I don't like. Hey, football is what it is. But I don't hate anything about football. I want you to know that. So I might talk crap about the Dallas Cowboys. I might talk crap about the Ravens or the Steelers or anything. That's just the rivalry of the game. There's teams on the AFC side that I love. There's teams on the NFC side that I love. There's teams I don't like, and there's teams I will never like. It's just what it is. Let me tell you a rule. In New York, when you're born in New York, you are taught to hate everything Boston. You don't like the Celtics. You don't like the Bruins. You don't like the Boston Red Sox. You damn sure don't like the Patriots. That's just what it is. So you'll never get a fair shake on my show if you're a Boston fan. Plain and simple. I'm just letting you know. But a good game is a good game. You know what I'm saying? And you'll never hear me talk about refs are cheating and all of that. I'm not going there. Sometimes ref makes calls, sometimes refs don't. I mean, it's a hard enough game with enough drama in it already and people trying to change the game that so much that it's starting to not feel like football anymore. And that's why I'm here, to preserve that original feeling that I used to get on a Sunday when I would sit down with my dad and watch football, and then to losing my dad, that I continued the tradition and I used to sit down with my daughter and watch football with her every Sunday. And so now, those that know me, every single Sunday, I got my 3 TVs going. I got one hooked up to the speakers so that you can sound like you're in the stadium. Anyone that's been here with me knows, and that's a fact. And football food, that'll also be a topic. I'll let you know about football food and different things you can make at home or you can buy out in the street that you can have a great time with your food, and you turn it into a Sunday event, man, and it's so much fun. And I've always been happy doing it, and I want to bring that to you. So now let's see. We've been talking now for 36 minutes. Doesn't even feel like we've been on this that long. So that's what I'm saying. We're gonna get this popping in a few weeks. So get ready, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready. We are going to start having football religion as a regular thing twice a week, and that's what it's going to be. So, get at me. Those that know me personally, I'll let you, boy. Again, go to on Facebook, Football Religion, and go to the page Football Religion. If you want to be involved, we'll put you in the, I'm one of the admins, and I'll put you in the group. If you want to see me personally, I'm on Instagram at Sedan NYC. On Facebook, my name's Jacques Chenet. It's there. So those are the platforms that you can get at me. I don't do Twitter and I don't do TikTok. So plain and simple, don't even ask. There's a reason for that. And I don't need to tell you why. But so that's just the gist of this. And I'm feeling good about how this might turn out. So please join me when you can. Most shows I will probably do at around 9 o'clock at night on Friday night and on Tuesday night during the season. So that way everybody can get ready. If there's ever a change in it, in the hours or the day, I will let you know way in advance. So so that's basically it. If there's any questions, please hit me up under the in the comment section, and let me know what you feel and what what you're thinking. And all questions will be answered. Number one, and all suggestions will be taken. All suggestions will be considered at all times because I want this to be an inclusive affair. I want everyone to feel that they're part of this, because I'm doing this for myself, but also someone asked me to do this, and they asked me a long time ago, and I said, I never thought about it, but now I'm finally going to. make this happen. So I hope you enjoy. I hope I do a good job. I hope I'm funny and, we get it going and I can get you back to come and do this with me. So that's it for now. You know what I'm saying? So until we meet again, baby, Football Religion 2024. Get in and join us. All right. 1.